morning, students. Today, again, I welcome you for the new topic in our which is there in our syllabus: service mapping or service blueprinting. So, this is actually most of the engineering students would have studied in your subject in your UG level itself about blueprinting. But is blueprinting is that before you do any work, say for example, before you construct in a house, you'll be having a simple layout. What is it you are going to construct, and where should be our kitchen, and where should be our bedroom, and where should be our portico, like that and all you will be having in your paper. So like that, in our service, but in our subject service marketing also, we are having a particular topic, service blueprinting. So what we are going to do when you are going to give some service to the customers, we should have a clear layout. What is it we are going to give, and when we should give, and how we should give, and before that is after completion or before completion, what is the end process? Everything will be having in our uh, simple one paper format. So that is actually service mapping. So in this simple meaning, we have given here is a tool for simultaneously depicting the service process, the point of customer contact, and the evidence of service from the customer point of view. This is actually clear cut for giving uh, service mapping for the customers actually. This is what is it we are coming to tell here is what is the process we are going to do, and to whom we are going to contact, what are all the types of customers, and what is the evidence we are given, uh, what is the evidence of service we have given to the customer, and from customer's point of view, what is it we will be getting the feedback. Here we'll be talking about in service mapping is process of contact, and evidence. This is what we have seen in that particular statement. What is the process we are going to do, and what are all the points of contact with the customers, and what is the evidence which we have given to the customers, and customers also they should have some evidence what service they have really enjoyed. This is what we will be discussing in our today's video session class, that is in our Moodle class. And today we are having only 3 slides because even though it is very much interesting, uh, this is a very simple concept. The next slide will be talking about, we have given an example when any customer is going to bank to take a loan. When he is taking a loan, and then and finally he will be closing the loan account. Up to that stage, we will be seeing in our today's class about service blueprinting. One minute. Service blueprinting. This is actually what I told in the session itself. We'll be talking about bank loan lending operation. Bank loan lending operation. So when a customer is entering into any bank, first when he is going to apply for a loan, you should have a loan account in that particular branch, and they'll be providing a loan application. When the loan application is being given, they'll be going for initial screening, and if the initial screening, they'll be talking about verifying the income data and who is the employer, and they'll be checking the bank accounts. And if this itself is not satisfied, verifying your income data and your employer, anything if they are asking, that itself will be going for the one step decline. And if it is okay, means they will be checking your credit rating, credit check. Okay, that is what nowadays it is very easy. CIBIL score. Now you'll be having CIBIL score if you're going for any loan purpose. If you tell your PAN card, they'll be telling your CIBIL score within 2 minutes. If you're not paid any loans or anything previously which you have taken, it will be showing, it will be highlighting in your CIBIL score. And if your CIBIL score is less than 650, they will not be providing loans. So they will be giving the credit check, and if it is okay means they'll be proceeding to the next step. These are all, it will take some 7 to 8 days to find out this if you're going for any nationalized banks answer. And if the thing is okay, they'll be going for accepting it. Then uh, they'll be going for your branch records, and they'll be giving for your payment uh, printing of your payment books, and then they'll be asking you for some checks, and if any problem, they'll be checking your accounting details, and if here also if they are not satisfied, they'll be declining your loan application. Then if everything is okay means they'll be going for verifying the payer, and they'll be coming and checking the what is the reason for taking the loan. They'll be coming and checking directly to the particular place, and if everything is satisfied, they'll be giving for they'll be confirming it, and they'll be going for uh, final payment. They'll be receiving the payment, and they'll be passing on to the final payment, and they'll be here if you are putting the housing loan. You can repay the loan. There will be minimum duration 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. If you are opting for 5 years, so within that 5 years you are supposed to close the loan, and up to that you can you will be maintaining that particular loan, and finally after closing of your bank loans, they will be closing the particular accounting loans whichever you have taken. This might be looking very simple in the paper, but when you are going for taking loan for any housing loan, say for example, uh, before 10 years I have taken one loan for construction of house. So that time I have taken in one particular bank. It is not nationalized bank, it is some other category. Here in video session class, I don't want to mention the particular name of the bank. So when I approached the bank manager for the loan process, I asked him how many days it will take. He told exactly 1 week, and within 1 week, my loan process application was sanctioned finally. Only 4 days it was taken because uh, to check the legal formalities. Only for that it has taken time. And other things are not they have completed within 1 week. Total together I have got the loan within 1 week. And before 3 years I have taken one more housing loan after closing that bank loan which I have taken in that particular bank, and this time I have gone for a nationalized bank. Same process which I have done in the previous bank. In this bank also I have done the same process, but it has taken nearly for me to complete the process for 45 days. So that much they drag to give the loan in a particular bank, a nationalized bank. But what is the advantage we are going for national bank is the rate, the loan rate of interest is very low when compared to private banks. So only many people prefer nationalized banks. So this is actually what when any person is applying for a loan, any type of loan, this is the method they'll be going. Actually, I put verifying income data, then they'll be talking about bank records, then I put here database records. Database records means they'll be asking, that is actually legal formalities. So legal formalities is that so that is the problem where many people, that particular legal advisor for the bank, they'll be asking uh, documents which is there for minimum 15 years. For that, it will take some time. Even though we are having the loans, we are having the documents properly. They ask the different documents when we go and apply for any loans. So these are all the purposes you should know. Simply up to this stage, I don't know how many of them are working in your classroom, in your class. But when you go for any work and when you are going for any applying for any loan purpose, you will be knowing what are the stages you should do. That stages only I put here as blueprinting service. This is a very big. So I have taken banking. So where you can talk about very big aspect service blueprinting concept because banking will be coming under service concepts only. So only we have taken this particular lending operation of banks of any loans. And this one is next topic. So please, students, don't forget service blueprinting and all is very important topic in your syllabus. So please read the concept again and again of service blueprinting. And this one is a new concept again, new service development cycle. So already we have seen about service marketing, service market triangle, where we talk about uh, people inside that is internal people, technology and systems. Actually, the triangle which is being upside down, there we'll be talking about the product, and from the product we talk about people, then systems, then technology. Then in the top of the triangle we have given enablers where they'll be talking about organizational context, teams and tools. So here talking about uh, actually simply please understand that we are going to study only the service development cycle. Okay, so please so please, we are going to study only the life cycle. So the outer part of the diagram that is we have seen. I'll explain this full law. That is where we are talking about development, analysis, design, and launch. Only that part is actually new service development cycle, where it will be continuous process. It is a continuous process wherever, if any, not only for the product, for even for a human being's life, it is a circle only. So that when any product is being developed, so they'll be talking about here we'll be talking about services, formulation of new services or objective or strategy. What is it we are going to give new services for that particular uh, any particular companies. So you should have same thing about idea generation and idea screening. Idea generation, if any new ideas, if you're going to have or if you're going to provide in the service, it will be there in your mind. So screening means you should have a blueprint for that, and then you should develop the concept whichever it is there in your paper. Okay, that is actually after screening the ideas. Sorry, after idea generation, you will be screening means you will be putting in the paper, and whatever it is there in the paper, you will be developing it. Concept development will be you should develop, and then you will be analyzing whether it will be working out for our business, and you should get the authorization for the project, whether we can go for this project or not. Like that and all, we should analyze first. Then we'll be going for design. So designing is actually designing is especially talking about service design and testing. Then talking about marketing program design and testing. So here we'll be talking about personal training, service testing, and pilot run. That is, pilot run means pilot study. Pilot study means whenever you're going to do any research, first of all, you should know that you should do a pilot study temporarily, not temporarily. You should take a sample size of 50 or less than 100, and you should take a survey with them. And if you're finding out any faults in the pilot study, you can change it, and then you can go for the final study. Like that, all you can do here. And after doing pilot study, then you can go for test marketing. And here, talking about after the designing, after the designing part is section is over, you will be going for full launch. Full launch, you will be going for full scale launch, and you will be going for full scale launch, and you will be talking about after launching it. You will be going for review after launching. What is it? How is the feedback of the service whichever we are providing? Please, you have studied in your second semester in marketing management about this concept, where you will be developing about new product development. Same concept only we are talking here. There we are talking about product, but here we are talking about service. So service, whenever product means it will be visible. Already we have seen the first unit about product and services, or goods and services. And if you see that, you can check service providing for the customers. It will be very difficult because we have seen it, the service is intangible. So for the service which is intangible, to satisfy the customer, it is very, very difficult. So why we are talking about this after blueprinting? Because whenever we are going to launch, we should have a blueprint of that particular service, whichever we are going to launch, and according to that only, we should do the service. Not only whenever any new service, for all the services, whichever we are going to do, we should have a clear cut in the paper. We should not tell that I'll be knowing the concept. No, nobody will be accepting unless if you face any problem. No, they'll be asking where is it a service layout. Please show me, means will be caught. So please understand, students, everything you should have a clear cut picture in your hand, or else if any complaints, if it is arising, you cannot satisfy the customer, where people will be asking any questions. Means you can show the paper, and you can show that these are all the services we are providing, and this is the one we are given to you. And if anything is not there in your hand and you cannot satisfy the customers, whatever uh, you tell, people will not accept your mistakes. So please, students, you should know what is happening in the service sector, and according to that, people will react to the service whichever you are providing. That is, you are means the company is providing. So these two concepts is very, very important. What are the concepts is service blueprinting or service mapping, and one another one is new service development cycle. Uh, Even though I have given only 3 slides, but we have discussed a very important information about this particular two concepts. So please, students, you please understand the importance of this particular topic, which you will be, if anybody else, many of our students will be working only in service sector. At that time, you will be understanding what is the importance of this particular topic. So please don't study from the examination point of view. Please understand the concept from the company point of view and from the customer point of view. If any doubts in service blueprinting or new service development cycle, so please don't feel hesitation to call me or mail me. I will rectify your doubts. Thank you, students.